Okay, so we are kind of shaking. Wait, let me just fix that. What the heck? We're shaking more. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, wait. My setup is going to become a mess.
Hours later.
Okay. So, let's hide those. We're not allowed to look at those. So what are we going to do for today? I guess you already know because you guys probably look at the title. If you hear some wind, I'm sorry. But wind exists. It's not my fault that wind exists, but it does. So, I'm genuinely scared for the wind, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna be reading today what we call hentai. No, just kidding. No, we're reading. It's literally like early in the morning. Yes, in the morning. It's 12 a.m. Don't ask questions why I'm awake at 12 a.m. But today we're gonna be reading some Wattpad stories that I have on my Wattpad. Not the ones that I have created, but the ones that I have on my library. I'm not comfortable at saying I'm not comfortable at reading the ones that I made because we don't talk about those, okay? We don't. So let's go and look at my Wattpad. See, we have here all the stories that I feel so exposed because I have like so much stories on Wattpad. Over 400 stories in my library to be read, and I feel so exposed because they're just like there's barely any original Wattpads and Wattpad stories, and they're just mostly like fan fictions. So you guys, I feel so exposed as a simp. Generally, but what exactly are we gonna be reading? I want to read something that I haven't started because you know, you might get a little confused. Should I read a Dilip one from Genshin Impact? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna look for a kind of short one. I usually read this in my mind, so I don't read while I'm talking. I don't read it out loud. Let's try. How many pages are these? Okay, these are 8 pages. So we're gonna be reading Heart of a Blade. I think this is modern. Itachi Uchiha Ex Assassin Reader. Okay, we're not trying to spoil ourselves. Okay, this is by Call Me Ryuzaki. I genuinely can't read. Anyways, let's just start reading this. Okay, I'm using the website because I don't have Wattpad Premium. It ended and I'm sorry, but we're not having interruptions here. Okay. It was a chilly December evening when your life changed forever. It was on this night when your fate was decided. Okay. I generally don't know how it feels to have your fate decided because okay, like I generally don't know how it feels. What the heck, my bags. Oh my god, these are so annoying. Okay, I don't care. I'm not pretty. I know that. Abandoned at 5 years old, you roam the empty streets of Konoha. Konoha. How do you even pronounce it again? I don't have Japanese accent, so I'm reading in English, so it doesn't match to like say Konoha in English because it's a Japanese word and you know your accent changes when you're reading Japanese. This hero is really annoying. Anyways, in search of shelter from the cold, you were left with nothing except the clothes on your back. A long sleeve sweater with a pair of blue jeans, boots, and a red scarf. we are Mikasa here, okay? We're Mikasa Ackerman. I'm just kidding. You're lucky to have that, okay? You came across an empty alleyway, thinking nothing of it. You made your way down it. You're only 5, thinking the strange feeling in your stomach was just hunger, so you continue. There was no so, but I decided to just say that. Suddenly, you trip over something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so I will be skipping most of the parts because this is very, very long. So, yeah, I have to skip, and we'll see you guys towards the end. Okay, we're stopping at chapter 1. I'm gonna move on to the next book. So, I'll definitely read this at some of the time, but yeah. Now let's move on to the next book that I'm gonna be reading. Let's just like change characters because I'm not reading another Itachi one. Can I read the Kakashi one? No, let's change worlds, okay? Sorry. Let's change to like your son. I don't know what that is. Solve my problems. Okay, I have a billion problems. Can Jimin solve it? Okay, now let's just read one BTS book. Details. Excuse me. Okay, 19 parts. This is Solve My Problems by Kim Yuna _ let's just read the plot, I guess. Colleen, make sure you don't go around daydreaming in detention. I promise to not daydream in detention. I mean, what else would you do in detention? The more you focus that you're in detention, the more you know that the time is so slow that you're gonna be in detention, sitting there for like another hour or two. So if you daydream, those hour or two will just like become 30 minutes, I guess. I don't know. I've never been to detention. My school never had detention, but they had very, very embarrassing way to punish you. They would like, it's so embarrassing when your parents just like quote unquote, when your teacher says the thing to your parents, and then they'll just like, your parents is mad, and then you'll get so embarrassed of what you did, like, yeah. Anyways, or I will have you think of a or I will have to think a bad punishment for you. Mr. Park mischievously whispered in my ear. His palm lips grazed my ear lightly, then he got up and walked back to his desk. Is there a lemon here? Anyways, what happens when a 22-year-old high school math teacher, I don't know why they say maths, math teacher, Park Jimin, lays his eyes on you? And what is Jimin's secret to, that will change everything. He's in love with me, and yeah. Let's read the first chapter. I plan on reading 3 books for you guys. The first chapter of 3 books, and then I'll like read them offline and tell you my opinion. That's where I ramble a lot of stuff, so this video might be 30 minutes long, since we're already half the 30 minutes because I keep rambling about crap. Okay, Colleen's point of view. I rolled over lazily in my burrito blankets. Who doesn't sleep like a burrito? Opening my tired eyes just enough to gauge, I don't know how to pronounce that, how far I was from falling off the edge of the mattress. Wait, my back is itchy. Okay. Blindly feeling around my bedside table for my phone, I groggily checked the time displayed on my lock screen as the numbers, I literally said, as the numbers swam into focus, my eyes shot open in alarm and sat up abruptly, almost giving myself a whip splash. S-word, we're family friendly here, okay? I slept again. It's like, I know that feeling when you just get your phone and then you're like, oh my god, it's 8 o'clock, and then your school starts at like 8:30 and you're gonna be like, holy crap. We're so family friendly here. I died out from my from You better pay attention to that sentence. Jinghan, I need to go to class now, or whoever he is might actually murder me for how late I am. See you at lunch. I love you. Loads. I hugged Jingho and ran up to class. I reached the classroom door and took a deep breath. Finally plugging up the courage, I turned the handle and walked in, mentally praying to the gods that he wouldn't kill me. Ah, you must be Colleen. Where have you been? It doesn't concern you. My words slipped out, coming across me more bishy than I had intended. I looked down and bit my lip, not aware of the surprise I was in for as soon as I looked up. Colleen, that was very rude. Detention after school. Oh my god, first day and we're already at detention? Yes, that is such a main protagonist thing. Okay. I balled my fist in annoyance. He's one of those teachers. It was going to be a long year. I looked up and rolled my eyes at him, but instead of the teacher, I saw a handsome man standing in front of me. I froze as I observed his features. He had bright red hair, which I immediately had the urge to run my hands through. Okay, I understand how hairs can be so attractive, but we can't do that, okay? Plumply palm rose lips. Okay, I don't know why people like to look at the lips. Like, isn't that so embarrassing that you just turn to like you're blushing while you look at someone's lips? Anyways, a killer jawline, perfect pale skin. Okay, I love pale people. Like, I generally just love people who are like super, like, need blood to become more non-pale. You know what I mean? Cute round cheeks and a round black rimmed glasses, beard on his nose, making him look innocent. But he's not so innocent. He also had lots of ear piercings. Okay, I love ear piercings. A sexy touch that took away a magnificent amount of innocence. He wasn't very tall, but he was wearing a tight shirt and loose tie. Excuse me. And tight black pants, which immediately turned me on. This is our teacher. It turned you on, so you're probably wet down there. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh my god, please, someone help me. I can't take this. I snapped back into reality and realized my whole class was looking at me. Lena, are you done staring? It's not embarrassing to stare at someone. Okay, I'm generally talking to myself. And I swear my grandma is sleeping in the other room and the walls here are not too thick. So they could hear me, I guess. Hopefully not. Hopefully they're in their own dream world. While I'm here looking like a potato reading a story to you guys because I'm bored as F and I want to make a video. Okay. The teacher smirked as he said this, and the whole class chuckled lightly. I'm good, I muttered. I muttered and took a seat at the back. The teacher started introducing himself. Annyeonghaseyo everyone. I am Mr. Park. I'm 22 years old and will be your math teacher for this year. So he's 23 and I'm 22. He's literally just a year older than me. How did he become a teacher immediately? Wow. I hope that I can help all of you improve your grades. If you're struggling or help or needs help, those which we are doing very well to achieve even better. He finished with a wink and all the girls in the class nearly had a heart attack. Okay. I didn't hear anything he said apart from his laugh. I was too busy zoning out and while staring at him. Colleen, I looked up and saw Mr. Park standing in front of my desk. Oh my gosh, how can this person be so hot? Honestly, this is so unfair. Child, life's been unfair. I know that. Make sure you don't go around daydreaming in detention or I will have to think of a bad punishment for you. Mr. Park whispered in my ear mischievously. As he did so, his plump lips grazed my ear lightly. He straightened his posture and walked back to his desk. The bell rang and I packed up my things and hurried out to the door. My next class, my heart racing like a roller coaster and my cheeks flustered a bright red. Okay, first things first is that I don't think I have time for a third story, but I'm gonna read these two stories, one in the anime world and one in the K-pop world because I love you all guys and I know that not everyone just watch anime. Some of you also watch K-pop, so probably like to listen. But anyways, I'm gonna be reading this offline, and I'll go back to ramble like another 10 minutes, I guess. Hopefully this wouldn't last long because that would suck. So, would you please excuse me while I read this story and tell you guys about my anything that I will have to say about it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a while.
Okay, so it's like 4:45 right now, so I'm just gonna make it quick and stop. The Itachi one, I'll give it an actual 10 out of 10 because I really recommended it. I love the balance of love and passion towards it. So yeah, the Jimin one, I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10 because it was a lot of tease and stuff, you know. So yeah, that's probably just it, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys for the next time. I'm really tired.